So, as someone who is a big Sherlock fan, I've read all the novels, I watched movies, I've seen the BBC America series, I even liked Elementary. Um, I wasn't certain how Enola Holmes was going to go with me, but you know what? I am pleasantly surprised. It's a very good movie. Hi guys, my name is Maria Park, and this is Approach to Nerd. And in this episode, we are discussing the Netflix original movie Enola Holmes. I really enjoyed this. This movie is charming. It's set in a time period where women were basically trained and bred to find husbands. So Ilona Holmes being in this world and having a mother portrayed by Helena Bonham Carter, who raised her in the English countryside in their family's manor alone for years, homeschooled her, taught her judo, taught her physics, taught her, everything she needed to be brilliant, because Ilona's a very brilliant girl. She's pretty much, her intellect's up there with Sherlock's. It's very refreshing. This movie was very refreshing. I love the characters in this too, and I'll get to that in a minute. But basically, the premise of this movie is Ilona Holmes, on her 16th birthday, her mother disappears. And so she spends a lot of her time trying to figure out A, where her mother is, and B, why her mother left her. But then you add on a lot to the plot, which if I'm going to have a critique, this is probably the only thing that I will say that is negative without spoiling anything, is there's a lot going on in this movie. There are so many side stories going on simultaneously during her path to find her mother. So we get introduced to a character that gets her into some really bad, dangerous situations. We also have her brothers wanting, or at least one of her brothers, wanting to send her off to a finishing school to learn to be a proper lady and not disgrace the family anymore. We have the real motive for why the mother left. We have, a bunch of little mysteries that Ilona has to figure out in an under 2-hour movie, or actually a little bit over a 2-hour, movie. So I was very impressed that they were able to pull that off. The characters are interesting. Like, I love the fact that they got Henry Cavill, who, from The Witcher. If you're a DCEU fan, then he's the on again, off again, potentially on again Superman, portraying Sherlock Holmes, and that they made it so Sherlock Holmes is not the central character, or the character that sweeps in and solves the case and fixes everything. Instead, he is actually more the brother who is concerned for his younger sister, who he's kind of estranged from because he's been off living his best life. He is already an established super detective at this point, and he doesn't know his sister. He doesn't know who she is. And when he figures out that she's, a lot like him, he takes on more of an advisor role with her instead of the, brother or ward, or I am your guardian now because our mother ditched you, like Mycroft has basically become. And Mycroft is an a-hole in this. I'm sorry. I did not like him. I like the actor, Sam Claflin, who also played Finnick in The Hunger Games. He's a very good actor, and he made me want to smack him throughout this entire movie. So his Mycroft is very annoying in this movie, but believable because, that's who his character is made out to be. You have to have, I guess, a yin and yang in the siblings for Ilona, and Ilona is definitely more of a Sherlock than a Mycroft. So I did enjoy the banter between Sherlock and Mycroft, and I enjoyed how both of them treated Ilona differently. It's just definitely a symbolic thing that I probably would discuss more in a spoiler review, but that is not this review. But yeah, so outside of that, we have so much in the plot. Like I said, politics, trying to, there's a vote going on, trying to figure out what the mother's, MO is. It's just so much. So I really wish they'd actually just, stuck to maybe one or two things, but they still managed to deliver it, even though I was worried that they wouldn't be able to. They managed to deliver a conclusion that I was generally happy with. I also love that they had Fiona Shaw play a character that pretty much was the counterpart to Aunt Petunia in Harry Potter. Because her character in Harry Potter acts a lot like this character. As a matter of fact, if you aged Aunt Petunia in Harry Potter, then this is Aunt Petunia. So I don't know if that's why she was cast in this role, but I mean, it works. I did not like her at all. I disliked her very much. As for the aesthetics of the movie, the shots were really well done. Like the action sequences were amazing. The colors, the costumes, the scenery is gorgeous. I really enjoyed, everything about the production value of this movie. And from somebody who majored in film, that is a big deal. I always look at cinematography and things like that first. I know that's weird, but I do, because I love the amount of work that goes into it. So I was very happy with how that turned out. And also, something else that I really enjoyed that may have annoyed people is that at times Enola would break the fourth wall a lot, like Deadpool style. And I have no problem with that, because I look at it this way. Sherlock had Watson. Enola doesn't have a sidekick or, a partner in crime yet. So we became her partner in crime, essentially. So I guess we're her Watsons. I thought that was really neat. So yeah, that the play off that is pretty cool. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what I took from it, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, overall, if I was going to recommend the movie, as good or bad, I would say it's charming and good. I don't think you'll be bored. There's enough action to keep you busy. There's a lot going on, so you may want to pay attention because there are lots of things going on in the plot. But it is very charming. It's very sweet. It's very adorable, and it's pretty much a good time. I had fun watching it, so I think you would too. But hey, that is my opinion. I would love to know what you guys think, so please leave me a comment below and let me know. And if you would like to sign up for Jury Duty, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to know who's next on the Nerd Bell, hit the notification bell. Until next time, I can't wait for you to approach the nerd. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but hey, the party doesn't have to stop now. Click on one of these videos and keep it going.